Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the link. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Allen. That's into the hands of Coleman. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Bills. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Makes the score Bills 7, Eagles 0.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle. 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Philadelphia. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught, Saquon Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
A gain there of 21. Good for an Eagles first down. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run the toss to Barkley. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Really nice job here by the tight end, understanding that if you're not open, get open. And if you are open, stay open. He found a nice void in the zone on the backside of the defense, friendly to the quarterback. Nice pickup.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Allen to throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run the toss with Cook. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Taken in by Shakir. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll run with Cook. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain. Forced 3rd down.
Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. They'll run. It's Cook. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Bills will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley, who appears to be shaken up. On 2nd down, Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That's Greg Rousseau in there for the sack. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now Hurts. Looking right side. He's got a receiver. It's Smith. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Hurts. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Hurts. That's caught. It's Will Shipley. And he's into the end zone. Will Shipley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's 10-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
They're on the 26-yard line.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. Looking middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bills first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Allen to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. From the gun, it's Allen. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. The Bills will send out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Hurts going to hand this one to Shipley, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one complete to his tight end Fant. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On the handoff, it's Shipley. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Cole Bishop up to make the play. 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Bills are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to...
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Bills. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now for the point after. He's got it. And the Bills will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by... The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain... And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On the ground, this is Shipley. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Hurts. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 1st-round pick. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
This is going to be caught, so it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick six, but add on a 2-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Completing this one to downs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for an Eagles.
Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Once again, they'll give it to Shipley. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Hurts. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is going to be out of bounds. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. Now Hurts. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Eagles 7.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Defense hoping to push him back and get that safety. He gets to the 2-yard line, but no gain on that one.
On 1st down here, Mike, you're just hoping to give a little breathing room to your offense. Now, if you do decide to pass the ball, your quarterback's not necessarily dropping back into the end zone. But after getting stopped for no gain, they find themselves on 2nd down in the exact same situation.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Allen working from the pistol. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On first down, it's Allen. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. He's going to try it here again. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. To the 5-yard line. Second and goal. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit, because that one went nowhere.
Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for third and goal. They'll run. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw, Hurts. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing is Hurts. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Bills will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Hurts to the air on 1st down. He'll get this complete to Shipley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And that ball incomplete over the middle.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Wow, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup. And right now, the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch. Because right now, these downfield passes.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Bills will take over possession here at the 44.
It's no secret. This offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game. And the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Once again, it's Cook. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. And a real 1st down.
So a road win here for the Bills. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round.